Hi guys, it's Jessie from Oddloop and welcome back to my channel. I'm using this beautiful Paris kit from Petite paper in this week's plan with me, and Vanessa, the shop owner, hand paints all of her stickers herself, and I think she's so good at it. So starting off, her kits usually come with 2 strips of bottom washi so that it covers the entire bottom space, but I just used one because I wanted to conserve some space this week, and so I put the bottom washi down, just the 1 strip, and then I went in with gold glitter headers that came with the kit as well. Next, I went in with the page flags at the top of the pages, and then for this week's sidebar, I first put down the quote box that says, "Bonjour." I'm not French. I hope I said that somewhat decently. I also put a this week header and an ombre heart checklist. Next, I put down a work header and also a weekly checkbox. This one didn't actually come with the kit, just an FYI. It came on a Hello Petite paper sampler that I got. I then put down 2 washi strips and a habit tracker that also did not come with the kit, but it's still from Hello Petite paper. I think it's a freebie that I got from her sometime, somewhere. So while I'm filling out my sidebar, I'll just take the time to re-explain my planning style a little bit. There's been quite a few new viewers since I first started this channel, so hi, welcome. But what I'm essentially doing in my videos is back planning. I use my Erin Condren for memory keeping, and so after the day is over and all of my plans have already passed, I go in with the stickers just to memory keep. So I hope that explained things a little bit better. Moving on to Monday, I first put down a home little things to mark that I wanted to drive home from Ricky's house. And then I worked on some orders that day, so I put down a today header as well as a 3-heart scallop checklist. Hello Petite paper is known for her scallop heart checklist instead of the regular ones, and I think they're a really pretty unique twist on the heart checklist, so I really like those. I then put down a to-do header as well as the heart checkbox for my tasks. I then put down a Once More With Love birthday label, and I ripped it up because I didn't like the way that I wrote down my friend's birthday. That happened a lot this week. For some reason, I just really did not like my handwriting. So I rewrote it, but I still don't quite like it, but I didn't have any more pink birthday labels that matched the kit, so I just left it. Above that, I put down a Rainbow Bunny Co. Payday sticker. It's a bunny with sunglasses and he's standing on a pile of money, so I thought that was pretty cute. I then ripped it up because I wanted to move it a little bit closer to payday so there wasn't that much of an empty space between them. And then in the space remaining, I put down a full box as well as a half box that I flipped vertically. I then put down a Once More With Love munchkin that's saying yay because my brother officially started his first day of work, and I think I was more excited about it than he was. He wasn't 100% stoked to officially start work, but I was pretty happy. On Tuesday, I made a trip to the post office, and so I put down a page flag, and I also put down a Happy Mail Girl from our shop. I then wrote down that I didn't want to also forget to mail the mini kits for the panda box that day, and again, I did not like the way I wrote that, so to cover that up, I put down an appointment label from the kit as well as an asterisk, and then I rewrote it in capital letters this time, and it was a little bit more to my satisfaction. I then put down the Coffee Monsters Co. Starbucks emoji because I got a vanilla cream cold brew that day, and that drink is my latest obsession. I think it's relatively new on their menu, but y'all should try it. It's really good. So after that, I put down 2 washi strips as well as a half box and a unicorn sticker from Frank Hearts You because my mom had her last day of radiation, which was super exciting, and we're all so grateful that she's finally done. So I look at that sticker and I think of her because he's super happy riding on a donut, and it's kind of like she's on cloud 9, but on donut 9? Okay, bad joke, sorry. After that, I put down a to-do header and my tasks of the day. So that night, I goofed on my vegetarian thing that I'm trying out. I drove by Five Guys and I had an impulse and I gave in. And after I finished it, I immediately regretted it because I felt super nauseous the rest of the night. And so I wrote nauseous down incorrectly, and I tried to fix it by putting a caret sign and a U, and that still wasn't right. I don't know what I was thinking. So to try and fix it, I moved everything down, and then as you will see, ended up misspelling nauseous again. Apparently, I just don't know how to spell that word. So to cover up my spelling mistakes, I ended up having to put a full box down and cover the whole thing, which I wasn't too happy about because originally I did want to leave that bottom area a little bit more white space. Unfortunately, I had no choice, and so I put down a little things for the Five Guys and a Once More with Love munchkin emoji for being nauseous, which I think I finally spelled right. I hope. On Wednesday, I woke up early because I wanted to watch Wimbledon, which is another tennis tournament, and they were playing the quarterfinals that day. After that, I put down a label sticker as well as a Coffee Monsters Co. Instagram icon to mark that I wanted to announce our birthday sale. I then put down my to-dos and I did some online cheeky spending that day. And so to mark that, I put down a Fox and Cactus girl that is feeling really sneaky about her buying stuff, which is what I felt like. I purchased from 3 shops, which were Foxy Fix, Chasing Mirages, and Bubblemon, and I absolutely hated the way that I had to write on the coil, and I really wanted to cover those up as well, but I really wanted the white space, and so I left it. To mark painting my nails, I put down a Caress Press nail polish sticker, and then I also filmed that night, and so I put down a camera icon from our shop. And to end the day, I first put down 2 plain washi strips to border this cut up full box that I put down because I didn't want it to match with the bottom washi too much, and so I wanted that separation. And I ended with a Fox and Cactus unicorn relaxing sticker. On the weekend, I put down this beautiful weekend banner. And to start off Thursday, I put down a half box and another Fox and Cactus spending sticker. This one says, "I need it," which is what my reactions were to the Foxy Fix mystery sale at 12 p.m. So I did snag 2 mystery items, and after that, I put down a phone icon because I wanted to call the groomer. I then put down a to-do header as well as an ombre heart checkbox, and the Instagram icon and the Etsy icon are both from Planning Roses. I had a lot of shop stuff to do that day, and so I wrote those down. I then got some Happy Mail that day to further fuel my traveler's notebook obsession, and so I ordered a couple notebooks from Notes and Clips, and I put a Frank Hearts You Happy Mail sticker for that. After that, I did some orders, and so I put down a today header as well as another 3-heart scallop checklist and some decorative elements from the kit. And to end Thursday, I put down a cut up full box and a flag from the kit as well as a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji on the laptop to mark down that I wanted to edit the plan with me. So Friday morning, I got up early at around 6 o'clock to watch the Wimbledon semifinals. I used a movie marquee from our shop to mark that down. I think I forgot to mention it earlier, but it's from our shop. Wimbledon is in New York, and so it's super early when they start on the West Coast, which is where I'm from. I was feeling super tired after that, and so I got a vanilla iced coffee from Starbucks, and I used a Frank Hearts You unicorn sticker to mark that down. Afterwards, I had put down a Caress Press appointment label for my dog's grooming appointment, but I planned chronologically, and I forgot that earlier in the day, I actually released some new items in the shop as well as a birthday sale, and I just wanted to thank you all so much who supported us in that sale. I am working on those orders, and we'll get back to it after this voiceover. So after that half box was put down, I placed the Caress Press appointment label again as well as a Fox and Cactus German Shepherd sticker. And then I made a trip to the post office, so I used a page flag as well as a Happy Mail girl from our shop. And then in this week's edition of What My Cats Got Up To, Mickey locked himself in the bathroom. And I think 2 weeks ago or something like that, Ollie did the same thing. So it was Mickey's turn now, and he did it in the exact same way. He knocked over the ironing board and it closed the door on him, and he was locked in there for like 2 hours. And the only reason I noticed he was missing was because it was unusually quiet that night. You know, there's usually 2 cats who are always up on me and they always want my attention, and I love them, but I got stuff to do sometimes and I can't pet you forever, guys. So it was really weird that there were no cats around for a couple of hours, and so I finally went to go check up on them, and lo and behold, Mickey was locked in the bathroom. I'm sorry, Mickey, but he did fall asleep on the floor, so I think he was alright. I also had insomnia that night, and so I used a Fox and Cactus Insomnia Owl sticker to mark that down. I started the weekend with this adorable double box. It's of this wiener dog, and it's so cute, and I just want to squeeze it. Okay. Okay, crazy animal lady, enough. Saturday morning, I was supposed to go to this thing that Ricky's nephew was having. It's called a Shinbyu, and it's basically a Buddhist Burmese rite of passage for boys. Unfortunately, I was feeling too sleepy, so I couldn't wake up for it, and I missed it. So I put a Caress Press Nope sticker on top of the half box. His mom thinks I was just feeling unwell, so shh, don't tell her, guys. I put down a to-do header and my to-dos for the day, and then later on in that day, my dad actually started Game of Thrones, and so I marked that with a laughing Coffee Monsters Co emoji, but really I was only 50% thought it was funny, and then the other 50% I thought it was a little bit weird, because just thinking about those scenes that my dad is now going to watch, that he knows that I watched, and I know that he's going to watch, and he knows that I watched. Wait, now I'm confused. Anyways, there are some scenes, you know, and it just feels a little bit strange that he's going to be watching that show, but still pretty exciting, I guess. That night, Ricky and I played a Game of Thrones game, and so I put a direwolf sticker from Fox and Cactus, and then I went to bed super early that night, well, at least for me. So I was in bed by 11:30 because I had a bad night the night before, and I put down a sleeping oddloop girl from our shop. On Sunday morning, I put down a half box as well as a Fox and Cactus girl in PJs because I was up early because I slept early. I was up at 6:30 to watch the Wimbledon final, and then I also made pancakes for the first time. And Federer won, so props to him. I then put down a flag from the kit to mark that I wanted to publish my plan with me. And then Sunday was also my mom's 54th birthday, and so I put down 2 washi strips and a Fox and Cactus birthday sticker to mark that down. Unfortunately, we were supposed to have a birthday dinner for her, and it got canceled because my parents had a silly argument on my mom's birthday of all days, so that sucked, but we made it up to her later. I spent the rest of the day napping, and so I used the Honeybee Shop sticker. It originally said Nap Queen on the bottom, and I cut off Queen because I ran out of space. And then Ricky and I spent that night watching the Game of Thrones Season 7 finale premiere, which was really good. So I used a Fox and Cactus Jon Snow sticker. To end the week, I ended up putting these decorative stickers on the top of the page. This is usually where I put the date cover-ups, but the kit didn't come with any, and so I actually didn't mind at all. I really liked how this turned out, and I think I'm going to start doing this more. So I finished putting those decorative stickers down, and here's a finished look at the full spread. So that's about it for this week's plan with me. Thank you all so much for sticking around and watching another plan with me of mine. I also noticed that we just hit 3,000 subscribers on my channel, so thank you all so much, and to show my appreciation, I will be doing a giveaway in my next week's video. So stay tuned for that. Have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!